Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Vedant Goyal. Today we will study playing with numbers. First we will discuss factors. What is factor? A factor of a number is an exact divisor of that number. It means that if we divide the number by its factor, we will get remainder as 0. Let's take an example. 4. Suppose we take 4, then you know that 4 is divisible by 2. So 2 is a factor of 4. If we divide 4 by 1, we will get 4 and nothing as the remainder. So the factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4 also. Because we have two certain statements that says first that 1 is the factor of all numbers, every number, and every number is the factor of itself. So if we take 8, then its two of the factors will be 1 and 8 itself. And there can be other factors also, or there can be not the other factors. So if we take 8, we know that it can be divided by 2 and 4, and we will get 4 and 2 as the quotient respectively. So 1, 2, 4 and 8 are the factors of 8. Let's take another example, 16. So in 16, first we will check if 16 is divisible by 1 or not. If we divide 16 by 1, we will get 16 and nothing as a remainder. So 1 is the factor of 16 and 16 itself is the factor of 16, because if we divide 16 divided by 16, then we will get 1. So the quotient will be also the divisor of the number. So it will also be a factor of the number. Next we will check 2. If we do 16 divided by 2, we will get 8. So these two are the factors of 16 also. Then we will check by 3. We will get 5 and 1 as the remainder. So 3 or 5 is not the factor. Let's check if 16 is divisible by 4. Yes, 16 is divisible by 4 and we get the quotient as 4. So here 4 is repeating 2 times. So the factor is repeating 2 times. So here we will stop. And then we will conclude that the factors of 16 are 1, 16, 2, 8 and 4. Therefore, the factors of 16 are 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. Understood? Now what we can conclude is these 4 points. First, 1 is a factor of every number. Every number is a factor of itself. Third point, every factor is less than or equal to the given number. Let's take 8. You know that two of the factors of 8 are 1 and 8. So the minimum factor of 8 is 1 and the maximum is 8. The factors of 8 are not greater than 8, or if you can take any number, you will find that in any case, if we take out the factors, any factor is not greater than the number. Fourth point, number of factors of a given number are finite. If we take 4, you know that there are 3 factors in 4, 1, 2 and 4. So they are finite. If we take a very large number in crores, there will be a finite number of factors. There will be many factors, but they will be finite. They can be counted. Okay? Understood? Now let's take some more examples to find the factor. First, we will take 32. So, to find the factor of 32, we know that 1 and 32 will be the factor of 32 because 1 is the factor of every number and the number itself is the factor of the number. So 1 and 32 are 2 factors of 32. Let's check about 2. So if we divide 32 by 2, we will get 16. So these 2 are the factors. As we have discussed that if we divide the number by one of its factor, the number that we get in the quotient will be also a factor. So we have find 2 more factors of 32. Let's divide it by 3. There will be a remainder 2. So it is not a factor. Next is 4. Yes, 32 is divisible by 4, which gives 8. So these 2 are the factors of 32, which are 4 and 8. Next we have 5. 32 is not divisible by 6, also not divisible by 7. Then we come 8. 8 we have already written, so it is repeating. So we will stop here. So the factors of 32 are 1, 32, 2, 16, 4 and 8. Let's take another example to find factor of 50. We know that 2 factors of 50 are 1 and 50. 2 is also a factor of 50 because when we divide 50 by 2, we will get 25. So these 2 are the factors of 50. 2 and 25. When we divide it by 3, we get a remainder 2. When we divide it by 4, we will get a remainder 2. And then with 5, we will get the quotient as 10. So we have found 2 more factors of 50, which are 5 and 10. Next we have 6, which leaves a remainder 2, 7, which leaves a remainder 1, and then 8, which is all. So when divided by 50, it leaves a remainder. 9 is also not a factor, and then 10, it is repeated. So we have covered all the factors of 50, which are 1, 50, 2, 25, 5 and 10. Okay? Understood? Now let's discuss multiples. What are multiples? You can see a multiple of a number is obtained by multiplying it by a natural number. It is very simple. What are natural numbers? Natural numbers are the counting numbers which starts from 1 to infinity, which are 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So we just have to take a number like 3 and multiply with the natural number like 9 and we will get 27, which is a multiple. And what are its factor? Its factor are 3 and 9. Okay. So let's take an example. 4. Now what we can do? We can take out the multiples of 4. What will be the first multiple? It will be 4 into 1, that is 4. 4 into 2, 8. 4 into 3, 12. It is basically the table of 4 till infinity. So let's take a bigger example. 10. What are the multiples of 10? It is 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on. What are the multiples of 1? They are simple. 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Multiples of 5, 10, 15, 20 and so on. So multiples are infinite. They never end. If we go on and multiply 1 into 1 lakh, we will get 1 lakh. And there is the next multiple 1 lakh and 1. So multiples are infinite. Let's take 7. What are the multiples of 7? They are 7, 14, 21, 28 and so on. It is very simple. So you can find out the multiples of any number by multiplying it by a natural number and you will get the multiple. Okay? We will conclude the important points that we have discussed in the examples. So every number is a multiple of itself. So the second point is every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to that number. So if we take the multiples of 4, that is 4, 8, 12, 16. So the first multiple is equal to that number and the other multiples are greater than that number. There is no multiple that is less than that number. So the third point is the number of multiples of a given number is infinite. As we have previously discussed that a number has infinite number of multiples. If we take 5, the multiples will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and so on. They will be infinite. They will never end. They are uncountable. Okay? We have discussed about factors and multiples. So in our next video, we will discuss more about factors and multiples. From now on, we will able to discuss HCF, LCM, common multiple, common factor and etc. Please like, subscribe and share my channel and turn on the notification button for my latest videos. I will be waiting for your subscription and your likes. Thank you.